Password technical security controls. So a complexity could refer to a combination of uppercase, lowercase, numbers, and special characters. Special characters such as the @ symbol, the cat sign, or maybe the percentage. And it can set a minimum length such as 8 or 12 characters or even more. Now, password expiration, that's something that you can have set as 60 days, 90 days. When you go into Active Directory, it'll let you select how many days or never expire. Now, another option that you can select is prevent reuse of the last several passwords, and it can keep track of that, such as 5 or the last 10. Now, multi-factor authentication, everyone's used to that now where example is your username and password when you log into the bank, and then maybe it sends a PIN code to your phone. So using multi-factor authentication, multiple ways to authenticate into a service or system. Now, account lockout, that is, let's say you mistype your password 3 or 5 times. Well, maybe it can have a cooldown period of, well, you have to wait 15 more minutes before you try to reattempt to log in. Or another option where it just completely locks out your account and you have to submit a ticket to the IT team in order to unlock your account. Now, password encryption, that refers to using stored hashing algorithms to store your passwords for something like bcrypt and salting. So let's say when you type in your password, if it's password, the salt is a random number of characters that is added onto your password that gets stored next to it. So that could be your password's password, and then the salt is 1234. Every time you type in your password, that same random number of characters that is connected to your username gets attached to your password and then is hashed through a hashing algorithms such as bcrypt, which is a hashing password generator. So password 1234 as always. But if another user comes in, such as Jerry's salt is going to be completely different, such as 3456. So it's Jerry's password is Jerry with that 3456 is always attached. So the salt is randomly generated, but it's attached to that user. So if he recreates a new password, a new salt is stored that is attached to his password. That's randomly generated, but it's still attached to his user. Now, I do want to refer to the complexity versus the length of password. So what's more important? Well, a longer password is more important than more complex. So I would rather have a 16-character password with just all lowercase than a more complex password, because a longer password is going to be more secure than something that's more complex. Now, in the ideal world, you want everything, but maybe that's not possible.